And coffer. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Miqo'te Bubblypot, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Miqo'te is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. Knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Miqo'te and his students, it is now disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It serves you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend to you a blade. Take it to Miqo'te and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Miqo'te is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Getting closer. That's not what I didn't want to open the map. We're up to the level 19 MSQ. Only level 11 levels above it. What's up, Miqo'te? Who is Uplander come to tentering of Miqo'te's bubbly pots? Mighty Tool drinks an airy self. When full of airy self, Mighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes! Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Miqo'te is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Miqo'te with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Miqo'te, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make good Teachy show of power of materia. The materia, master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn! Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond. That being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of Mysteria to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Miqo'te turned that dagger of yours, from summiters would have struggled to cut steak, into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill braincase with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants braincase to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade ton flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. And back to Minfilia. Oh, that unlocked. That wasn't there before. Well, that wasn't. That was red before. Hail there, adventurer! I'm Nedric Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thanaland lies Halatali. It is there that you will find the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a trading ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now, Halatali is a shadow its former self. But in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fapajoni near the entryway. And that is the first non-MSQ dungeon you run into. But first, let us return to the Waking Sands. Welcome back, Archon. Trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful? What a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge unique, Archon, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. But first, return to the Waking Sands. 19 not worth it. Oh. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. Mortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions. So, they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. What have you provided to them, Archon? Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you. A confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Drybone. Oh, you're like right over here. Oh, are you in that building? Okay. What's up, you? Ah, you're Archon Shade of the Scions. Thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on your mission. Our objective is to capture Amaljaw and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. Blizzard's men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of this mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. Stand to learn much and more of the Amaljaw plot if the mission succeeds, Archon. Let's make sure it does. I should probably get back into, like, actual gear. I got one thing. Halatali's down to the south. You're up to the north. Oh, if you're gonna... They are in completely opposite directions. Let's go unlock Halatali. Can't remember if we actually have to go in to clear this quest from our log, but let's find out. Background music is nice, though. If it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali meaning the land of many shadows. It's here that our distant ancestors first settled and... Ah, you've not all come all this way for a lesson in history. Shh, listen. Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali. For now, the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No. There are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Archon. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. We pray that you are able to find your way out. Okay, yep. So Halatali is now accessible. There are some quests that some dungeon unlocks that don't actually clear from your log until you do them. But this does not appear to be one of those. It's out of my log now. It's no longer taking up one of the 25 quests I'm allowed to hold on to. And we're just gonna head on up to the Invisible City. Should probably avoid going down into Camp Drybone. so we can just go across this path. Oh, that's... I changed what button that was on. That was kind of cool, though. It actually, like, affects the graphics on the ground. That's kind of cool. I didn't mean to... I mean, I guess. I was just messing around, brah. I didn't mean to hit you. But, I guess you're dead now. And we're running. Is it further? Yeah, it's further up this way. I don't think anything's gonna come for me here. Where are you? Ah. I'm gonna be locked down to level 24. What's up, asshole? Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Are you still trusting this guy not to have been up to something? Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. What's this? An actual challenge? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's crutches for moons before being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Okay, let's go. Well, we are positively ripping through these rangers. I don't have my AoE spell at this level. Okay, let's just deal with this Haiken Hatsu-cha. Oh, wait, there's some other stuff that's gonna pop up. Okay. I mean, I think you guys kind of got it, but I guess we'll punch this guy in the face a little bit. really wish I had my AoE spell. Spawn another camp, or are we good to fight this guy now? I think we're good to take him on. Oh, only had to knock him down to half health? Okay. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Rejected, but also time to pass out. Bring him. Rest of you. March. Traitorous scum. I mean, yeah. We appear to be in a random location. Pray the Amal-Jah mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Oh, it's time to fight Ifrit. Okay. That's in here. Average wait time, 6 minutes. DPS queues suck. Okay. It's in a random location. I'm just exploring the map while we wait. Usually this would tell me if there's any quests to do. Seeing anything? I mean, we could do the party of NPCs. Actually, let's try this out. I haven't done it. Or yeah, go away. Withdrawing. Try this. I haven't used the battle of NPCs, the party of NPCs. I really don't know if they're any good, but honestly, Bowl of Embers isn't tremendously hard. Let's give it a shot. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. that's the first of the primals. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing fire and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. So if you ever get rouletted into Ifrit, this is why the person takes forever loading in. Oh mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Oh, weird. Possible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I'm, like, special and stuff? Could it be? Soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. I prefer I'm special. Forsooth, thy mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. Paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. You wanna fucking go? Let's fucking go. Let's go punch a god in the face. Now the bit that annoys me about these is there's no way to like send your friends, your NPCs in. So you just kind of gotta aggro and then let it take over. Not as clear an indicator as other stuff. And yeah, this is kind of on par with my past experiences with NPCs. It's doable because this isn't exactly a complicated fight. And the NPCs do all the mechanics perfectly because, well, they're goddamn robots and they're programmed to do them perfectly. But it is ungodly slow because the NPCs don't deal a ton of damage. Now the question is, okay, that was one of the things that concerned me. Does the NPC know to do this? So this is like literally the only mechanic of this is you have to kill this nail in a certain amount of time. If you don't, you get nuked. If you don't kill the nail in time, it's just a massive damage boost. on that charge. And you can't really do the damage all by yourself, no matter how geared you are. And I screwed up that mechanic. Spent too much time trying to figure out what to do and not enough time doing it. But this fight is so easy, it didn't really even matter. One thing I gotta be better at, and it would probably help move this somewhere else. But basically, to optimize when you are moving, because monks don't have any kind of, well, pugilists don't have any kind of ranged ability, you're supposed to be using the meditation skill to build stacks while you're moving, like for pure optimization purposes. We got a crystal. Well, we got a second crystal. Pray forgive my lateness. I didn't save any for you, sorry, Thancred. I was delayed by a congregation of Malja's zealots. Swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Stop, Thancred. He's an Amalja, not a pincushion. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Archon. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism by fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we? This way, sir! Are you leading me to Camp Drybone? So that was the mighty Ifrit. What a disappointment he was. Ratings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'Dan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data listed by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. Wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. Suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps. That is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. Suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Allies like that. Beware a woman in love. She'll need to be on my best behavior. And we're done. What's up, Thancred? Ah, there you are, Archon. Come rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amaljar will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. Do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered... Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our fortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Archon. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. And Philia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? Your realm's problems won't solve themselves. Pray return to the Waking Sands eventually. Yeah, I got nothing else going on, bruh. Back to the Waking Sands we go.